How did this small YouTube channel make $24,000 in 7 days if this one with millions of subscribers is going broke? I'm broke right now, you know. Obviously, when people see that you have millions of followers, they assume that you're a millionaire. But in reality, only a few people with a million followers actually have that kind of money. It doesn't stop there because this channel is getting 5,000 views per video and is generating over $300,000 a month from it. And they only started posting videos on a regular basis 5 months ago. Something doesn't make sense here. What is it that's making so many small channels so much money fast? Well, the truth is they just took the fast and easy option most creators ignore. So now I'm going to show you what that is so that you can do it too. And it's a 4-step process I call PISS. It's an unfortunate acronym, but just stick with me, okay? So before we move on to PISS together, let me show you the reason most people will spend years making no money on YouTube, have a tougher life, become a slave to the algorithm, and fail. So here we have 2 different channels, and the amount of jelly beans in each glass represents their following size. So channel 1 here spent 5 years building theirs, and they can just about afford to go full-time and hire some help. Yay. Channel 2, however, spent a year building theirs. It's not very big, but they're on the cusp of quitting their job and are already paying an editor to free up their time. What that means is they can devote energy to things that actually make money rather than just spend hours lining up footage. Now, this is the crazy part. In a year, Channel 2 will be making 10 times more than Channel 1 as a result of this. But why? Well, let's just say both of these guys are in the same niche, self-help. It's a very big one. Channel 1 went out looking to build the biggest audience they possibly could. So what they did was make videos that appealed to as many people as they could by covering a lot of different topics. So one video was about productivity, the next was about why you're not happy in life, and the next was about getting out of a rut. All in the chase of monster views. Channel 2, on the other hand, asked themselves, who can I serve better than anyone else with my skill set and experience? And then, who wants this type of content? And then they only focused on that. What that meant was they only made videos to help people overcome, let's say, being more productive by creating simple systems in their life, and that's it. But how does that make Channel 2 more money though? Each of these delicious jelly beans, which I keep eating, this was full when we started, oops, is a different color. And these colors represent a different problem that the viewers have. Channel 1 has such a general audience. Their viewers all have different big problems that they are slightly more interested in solving than others. Channel 2, however, only makes content to solve one big specific problem, and what that means is everyone watching has the same pain point in common. And this is where the money is made fast, with less views and less effort. Because both of these channels then decided to make an offer so they can earn more money from their hard work. The thing is, if you want to make a great product, it has to solve a specific problem people have. And because Channel 1's audience all have different problems, well, their product can only appeal to the red jelly beans in there, which means their earning potential in this case is actually half the size of the tiny channel with 10 times the amount of work put in. But worse, because these guys are not the undisputed expert in solving that specific problem they're now trying to make money from, and they're more general, even the red jelly bean people in their audience are just not that convinced to buy it because they've only seen the creator talk about it a couple of times. So there's not that much trust that they can deliver a result with that product yet. So what happens is, Creator 1 has to slam the price down to try and get the more general audience interested, and they struggle. But not only that, they get a load of hate from their audience because it's only useful to 10% of them, and it just feels like a giant cash grab. This is why Yes Theory had a backlash from their audience when they tried to sell a course on making YouTube videos. The viewers only really care about watching them do exciting challenges, not buying courses about things they don't have any interest in. I mean, imagine if I suddenly turn around to you now and I was like, hey, pay me $20 and I'll give you a haircut. The math don't math. Meanwhile, Creator 2, who is only focused on one big problem, is charging 10 times more and getting 10 times the signups because their entire audience knows and trusts them for solving their biggest problem already. But not only that, because Channel 2 has spent so long trying to solve one big problem with their free content, they're much better at teaching people how to overcome it too, so their paid product is 100 times better than this channel's one. This means they get a ton of testimonies, they get great results and happy customers, and they make more sales because of that. And the best thing about this channel too is, they're not trying to compete with the best creators in the world for mass views on general topics so they can spend less time making videos but still go a very long way. I mean, Will's channel here literally has no editing and he's doing 300 grand a month. So how do you get started making money in this way? Well, let's look at the P and piss, so you can start to work this out for yourself. And I've actually been talking about this the whole way through the video. So the first thing you need to do is find a big problem you have expertise in solving. Now this problem, it's going to have a sweet spot, but it can't be too specific, like, I help men with size 14 feet find stylish Wellington boots for festivals in Sweden, but it could be I help men in their 40s look more stylish. Targeting viewers by age is actually really smart. Saul did it here with his finance channel, and he hit 100,000 subscribers really quick. So, niching down doesn't always mean smaller growth. Now this problem needs to be associated with pain of some sort. The more pain it causes people, the more they want to solve it, listen to you, and spend money on it. So, if you're solving pain in the health, wealth, and relationship niches, you can generally make more money very fast with not that many views. Another example I love here is Hamir, whose first video landed him 3 new clients. And Matt here, who made 100K from one video, he's not even at 100K subs yet because they target a pain. After that, the creative space makes really good cash too, like music production and arts and crafts. The next part of our acronym that I'm going to stop saying is to simply pass on information that solves the problem for free. That's it, and that's what your YouTube's all about. Congratulations, you've already done it. And then once you've done this for a while, you're going to start to become massively valued by your viewers, and they'll trust you and want to support you, and you'll just have an epic amount of goodwill built up, which is key for your sales. This is when you then create a solution to that problem, which you charge for. That could be a one-to-one call, a small course, a big course, a cohort, a mastermind. There's a ton of options out there, but just keep it simple to start with and work up. And then you just need to make sure it solves a big problem in a specific way to give a very specific result. This is the key formula, because your audience will see it and go, that's exactly what I need, take my money. And then what happens is sales explode. Now, I'm not going to go into how to position an offer. I would recommend reading Homo's first book because he simplifies this a ton. It's a great place to start for anyone who's new to this. And then after that, you can technically just stop and move on to the last part of piss. Well, I think we need to change the narrative here, because the last part of our acronym for me is the most important. Because when you do this, you're going to get more referrals. And it's going to make people not just talk about you, but go out of their way to WhatsApp their friends to say how awesome you are. So, let me explain. I have massive feet, and it's very hard to get shoes where I'm currently in Dubai. I literally cannot find anything out there apart from in one shop, Gucci. I'm not going to lie, I don't really want to spend Gucci money on things that smell. But I gave in. I went to the shop, and the shop assistant comes up to me and he says, yeah, we have that size. And he helps me pick out some shoes and then offers me a coffee. And I was like, hang on a second, they didn't do this in Zara. Wow, this is so cool. I got offered a coffee in a clothes shop, which isn't even that amazing, is it? Then I put the shoes on and he tells me what a fantastic choice I've made and how great I look. And I was like, yeah, you're right, buddy, I'll take them. And then he says, so I saw you looking at belts over there, and the next thing I know, I really feel so good, I've got a flipping belt. I walk out the shop 1,300 lighter, and 10 minutes later, the shop assistant WhatsApped me to say thank you from his own personal phone number. Now I know this guy's just trying to get more money out of me, but you know what? I'm okay with that, because he was so flipping helpful, and he made me feel so valued that I wasn't just another customer, I was the customer. And that to me, is what is missing in the online space, and where I personally try my best to fix. Because after that message, I told my friends in Dubai about it, told my parents, and I just made a video raving about the service in Gucci to you. And maybe like 10,000 people will watch this video over its lifetime, so that's a massive referral. All he did was offer me a coffee and say thank you in a way I just didn't expect. When you surprise people by going further, they tell other people. And this is the thing that will make everyone else in your niche look like Zara, whilst you look like Gucci. But how do you provide an extra service? Well, here's a few things I've done to give you an example. I once sent handwritten letters to thank people for buying my digital product that was $9.99. I gave everyone who bought my first ever high-ticket cohort my next product for free as a thank you for just being the first people to trust me. A client's product launch was on a Monday, and on a Sunday, I noticed that their landing pages needed some pretty urgent changes, but their web person was away, and they didn't know how to do it, so I said, give me your WordPress login, and I spent 3 hours fixing it myself. I think we should treat people in a way we would like to be treated. The result is people see you care, that makes them feel special, and the online space is not known for that, and somehow it seems to get away with it too. So if you want to make money fast on YouTube, forget being famous. Carve out your own space, become known for solving a specific problem, and it really does make your life 10 times easier. The thing is, what product do you make to generate cash so that you can piss? Well, the good news is it's not actually that hard, and this video here will teach you exactly how to do it. Settings: use Storyblocks audio only. Alright, so now we're going to talk about creating a focused offer. This is really important because a clear and targeted offer will resonate more with your audience. You want to make sure your offer is specific and addresses a particular need or problem. This way, your audience knows exactly what they're getting and how it will benefit them. Next, let's dive into the PISS framework. Now, I know the name might sound a bit odd, but it stands for Problem, Impact, Solution, and Success. First, identify the problem your audience is facing. Then outline the impact this problem has on their lives. After that, present your solution and explain how it addresses the problem. Finally, showcase the success they can achieve by implementing your solution. This framework helps structure your message in a way that clearly communicates the value of your offer. Moving on, it's crucial to find a big problem that your audience is struggling with. This problem should be significant enough that your audience is actively seeking a solution. Think about the pain points and challenges that keep them up at night. By addressing a major problem, you position yourself as a valuable resource and increase the likelihood that your audience will engage with your content and offerings. Now let's talk about the importance of passing on information for free. Sharing valuable insights without any cost builds trust and establishes you as an authority in your field. It's a great way to attract a dedicated audience who will appreciate your generosity and knowledge. Once you've built that trust, the next step is to create a paid solution. This could be an in-depth course, a detailed guide, or any other premium content that offers even more value. People are often willing to pay for exclusive, well-crafted content that solves their problems in a more comprehensive way. To further enhance your offerings, consider providing extra services. This could include personalized consultations, one-on-one coaching, or customized solutions tailored to individual needs. These additional services can significantly boost your revenue and deepen your relationship with your audience. So, in summary, start by freely sharing valuable information to build trust. Then, create a paid solution to offer more in-depth value. Finally, provide extra services to cater to specific needs and enhance your overall offerings. By following these steps, you'll not only grow your audience but also create a sustainable and profitable business model. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your journey.